Reasons why most people are broke. We all experience being broke at some point in our lives, whether it be because of low or no income, or not having enough savings to cover future expenses. This can leave you feeling uncomfortable and unable to know what to say or do. It can also ruin your mood or even cause you to become depressed. So why are the majority of people broke? Here are just a few of the things draining our finances. But before that, welcome to Wealthy Mindset, a channel where achievers and future billionaires gather to be inspired. 1. You try to appear wealthy. Most people are broke because they aren't willing to live on less than they earn. If a person makes $100 per hour and works 40 hours per week at that job, they wouldn't be able to live on less than what $100 per hour can produce. The same is true for someone making $10 per hour and works 40 hours per week at their job. You see an iPhone 14 for sale for $2,000. You have the money in your bank, and you make the transaction, thinking you traded off $2,000 for a phone. But in reality, you just traded off your time and hours worked. Most people won't do that because living a certain way of life requires sacrificing some of our wants, so repeat after me. You are controlled by fear. Fear makes you lose faith and say no, no, and no again. It will take your money from you like a lightning strike from a clear sky. While cheering crowds are dancing to celebrate your success and others are laughing at your failure, we all need courage to keep moving forward. No Gucci belt, no Armani suit, no designer shoes, no Rolex watch, no fashionable outfit, and no single piece of jewelry. The goal is being rich, and not to look rich. Look broke, be rich. 2. You are controlled by your fear. Fear makes you lose faith and say no over and over again. It will take your money away like a bolt of lightning, while people dance to celebrate your success and laugh at your failure. We all need courage to keep going in life, and no one knows this better than a marathon runner or a basketball player who just dunked the ball. But what is it that lets them run past fear? If you want to avoid fear and be wealthy and successful in life, you must start thinking about changing your mind about fear and conquering it for good. The wealthy people around us are dreamers who want to become the next Elon Musk, Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, or Warren Buffett. Millionaires with the nerve to create companies that dominate their field, and that's admirable. However, if you don't have significant financial habits like these individuals, you might work hard for a while, similar to the time it took Beethoven to complete his masterpiece. 3. Your lucky financial goal. You probably don't have $1 million in the bank, but you still want to be rich. This is normal, because most of the rich people around us are dreamers who want to be the next Elon Musk, Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, or Warren Buffett are millionaires who have the guts to start companies that are the best in their field. This is admirable, but if you don't have good money habits like them, you might work hard for a while, like how long it took Beethoven to write a symphony, and then quit your job when it looks like you'll never make $1 million or end up broke. This is why it helps to set realistic financial goals for yourself. 4. You play the lottery. If you think playing the lottery is a good idea, I have some bad news. If you play based on luck and hope to get rich, the odds of winning the grand prize are 1 in 292 million. But that's not all. The odds of winning a near lifetime payout, or the $1 million top prize, are about 6%. And if you played for just 1 year, you have almost no chance of winning any jackpot. Lottery habit wastes up to $1,400 per year. Are you throwing away your hard-earned money on lottery tickets? If you want to make better decisions about your money for the future, open a Roth IRA and put that money to better use. The idea behind a Roth IRA is that you don't have to pay taxes on withdrawals until the account has been open for 5 years. You can also try out investments that could make you money. I've talked about them in my other videos, so if you don't want to be broke for life, you can watch those. 5. You have bad habits. We've all heard that you are what you eat, but the same can be said about money. It's one thing to drink, smoke, and eat at Taco Bell. But what about all the other things that take money out of your bank account, but don't give you any fun in return? Bad habits like these can be downright depressing, so it's no wonder that some people are broke by the end of December. If you're using your money to support bad habits, you need to stop. Spending money on smoking, drinking, and drugs doesn't build wealth, it destroys it. Not taking care of yourself physically and emotionally by getting enough rest and food also destroys wealth. 6. You have limiting beliefs about life and money. There's a saying that goes, if you don't have money, you don't have anything. If you want something, ask for it. However, this is not entirely accurate. Poor people believe that life happens to them while wealthy people control their own circumstances. Your financial condition will depend on how you think about and handle your money. You may have been taught that money doesn't matter or that earning it is all about working hard. But this is untrue. When money is earned through various means, it tends to flow into your life immediately. To stay in the game, you need a positive outlook. There is no way you can simply change your mindset if you don't think you can succeed. Taking a few deep breaths and thinking a little more positively can help you overcome negative thoughts and maintain the proper attitude and willpower. If you let yourself down, you'll feel like a failure. These books will have a good effect on you if you believe that your attitude is the cause of your financial difficulties. Norman's The Power of Positive Thinking, one of the most popular self-help books ever published. Vincent Peale describes the life of its author and how he came to start the 52 Weeks for Christ movement. The book offers insightful guidance on how to control your thoughts for a happier and more satisfying existence. With a positive outlook, this book offers a rare chance to study the most successful people. Napoleon Hill, one of the most well-known personal development authors and motivational speakers in history, shared the success principles he discovered after studying more than 500 of history's most successful people for nearly 20 years, including people of the stature of Thomas Edison, H.D. Ford as a person. John D. Rockefeller thinks James Allen imparts wisdom from contemporary inspirational speakers. It is based on the idea that you must first think clearly in order to succeed in anything you undertake and to love what you do. According to Allen, thoughts become things, and as a result, our thoughts are like seeds that, if planted when we are young, will bear good fruit throughout life. This book will be one that you turn to time and time again when you want to regain control over your life and design the kind of life you want. 7. Debts. The truth is that we all fall into the trap of taking on too much debt or failing to save enough for emergencies, which ultimately results in financial problems down the road. As a reward for sticking with me to the end, here's a bonus for you: only plan a budget. Being broke is something that I'm sure people do not dream about, but too often it happens to people without them realizing how their assumptions about their circumstances were unfounded until it is too late. The most important thing you can do to avoid becoming bankrupt is to set your budget. Being financially independent is one of the most important goals in life. If you want to retire early, save money, and travel the world, I will help you achieve all of those things with my next video. Learn how to be broke-free by watching it. It's hard to know your income until you make a budget. And even if you have a salary raise, if you haven't planned, you could use that extra money before it comes in and then goes broke. Hope you learned something on this video, and I will see you on the next one.